Hi, love.
Hi.
Looking good.
Thank you.
A quick one. So remember the times when I was still employed?
Okay.
I used to ask for advances. I used to ask for, I used to borrow money from people.
Yeah,
So,
with
but
brokenness, you to add.
yes, and obviously you also used to sponsor me with the different, Now, yeah, by the end of the month, I had zero. So, what advice would you give someone going through what I used to go through?
Mama. First come, don't worry. The first thing is, don't scratch your eyes. The first thing is, what you need to know is when they call you to play a game, the first question is, what are the rules? When you're into employment, you're in the money game. When you're into employment, you're in the money game. So what are the rules of money? Number one, you need to know that everyone you aspire to be like who has money, they have a daily income source. They also have a monthly income source. And also they have a quarterly income source. And I'm going to explain. Now, when you go into employment, you are in the money game, but you are only chasing money at the end of the month. So it means you will struggle to clear the daily income expenditure. Now consider this. The way God created us, we are expenditure beings. Even if you decide to stay home and you do not go to work, you will spend money. You will put on TV, you will go shower, you will have something to eat, you will make calls, you look for internet, you will tell people you wouldn't make it, you will iron clothes, you will wash. So even if you stay home, you are spending money. So that is a daily expenditure. Now think about it. We all have a daily expenditure. How would you cater for a daily expenditure without a daily income? Because you have a daily expenditure without a daily income, it means the daily expenditure will go on accumulating up to the end of the month. By the time they give you your salary at the end of the month, you have more month at the end of the money. In other words, you do not have money.
True.
So you end up looking for money to borrow. Now, the advice I would give people is look out for a daily income generating venture, because we are expenditure beings. And I do not care whether it will give you 5,000, whether it will give you 10,000 Ugandan shillings, whether 20,000. You need it, because in any case you're spending on a daily.
Yes.
Look at all the wealthy people. Let's look for the wealthy guys we know. Let's say Mandela. Mandela has Cafe Javas. They are selling food on a daily. He has Mandela Millers. They are selling flour on a daily. He has City Oil. He's selling fuel on a daily. Let's go to another rich individual like Madivani. They are selling Kakira Sugar Works. He's selling sugar on a daily. Mukwan, cooking oil, plastics on a daily. Look for my old boy, Charles Mbire. He's in MTN. They're selling airtime and data on a daily. So you can't be in a money game and you want to aspire to be like the wealthy people, but they are doing something you do not want to do. I'm not saying it's bad to be employed. It's good to be employed. But you need to also know that in the race, you need a daily income generating venture, you need a monthly income generating venture, and you need a quarterly. Now, the people who are in agriculture, notice why many people in Uganda struggle. Many people in Uganda struggle because they are in agriculture, and agriculture is a quarterly income generating venture.
Okay.
So you plant maize and you wait for 4 months to get a pay in maize. Where are you getting the money to spend in the first day, first week, first month, second month. So you will struggle. Now imagine you were into agriculture and you're planting, production, you're planting, but you also have a guy who has a Rolex stand giving you money on a daily. You have Uber or a boda giving you money on a daily. You're selling firewood or charcoal, giving you money on a daily. You will realize that you now know that you've mastered the game. So employees will always struggle because they chase money at the end of the month, yet they have been spending daily. Consultants will always struggle because consultants earn every after quarter, every after 4 months, every after 6 months, yet they have been spending daily in their homes, monthly on their rent, and they're waiting. You get the idea? Sorry, Mama. So that's why I advise people to try to look at those 3 income avenues, and they will solve it. You will look at let me see. You look at Ecclesiastes 9:12. Ecclesiastes 9:12 is to do with Solomon telling people to have 7 income ventures. And when he told them 7 money income generating ventures, they must have said, and he made them 8. So when you have more than 1 income generating venture, you will increase your chances of not struggling with money. And it plays out with what was said in, it must be in Matthew 25:14-30, the parable of talents. You now need to look out for the things you're good at, such that they bring you money. I could give myself as an example. If, for example, because I can speak, I can be hired as an MC. Because I know certain things, I'm hired as a lecturer. Then I do lending. I sell land. I do consultancy. You get the idea. So I sell buildings. So the idea is you have to use all your God-given talents to make sure you earn something.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.